Hi, I'm Cryostux and welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Save Your Primogems series, where we discuss Primogems worthy characters that could potentially have a rerun in the next 3 patches. The goal is to remind low spenders or free-to-play players that these characters could appear soon and hopefully save enough Primogems when their banner come out. We're midway through patch 3.5 and there's a lot of speculations left and right about possible character reruns. As much as we want to grab most of the 5-star characters, we low spenders or free-to-play players are limited in the characters that we can pull. As free-to-play players, we have to be intentional when pulling characters to get the most out of our account. In this video, I will list the top 5 characters that could potentially have a rerun soon and are worth of your Primogems. These characters will significantly improve your account, so you can perform better in Spiral Abyss and finally get that elusive 36 stars. Please stay tuned and enjoy the content. Before we go down the list, I would like to encourage everyone to pull for your favorite character first before pulling for meta characters. It's not worth it to pull for a character that you will only use in Spiral Abyss Floor 12. Don't fall into the trap of feeling pressured to get that 36-star rating. In my experience, floors 9 to 11 are quite easy and will already reward you with 27 stars or 450 Primogems. On the other hand, floor 12 is only worth 150 Primogems per Spiral Abyss reset. Don't spend all your Primogems on a character that you will only use in Spiral Abyss floor 12. Worst case scenario, you will only miss out those 150 Primogems. What I do recommend is to pull for your favorite character first and then for meta characters. Now, if you have your favorite characters and have enough room for meta characters, here are the top 5 characters that are not too far away for a rerun and will significantly improve your account. Coming in at the top 5 of our list is the Geo Archon and his unbreakable shield, Zhongli. His last rerun was on the first half of patch 3.0. It's a common knowledge that Zhongli has the best shield in the game, and getting him secretly unlocks the easy mode version of the game. His shield scales to his HP, and his A1 passive makes Zhongli's shield stronger when it absorbs damage. Zhongli's shield never breaks, period. If you're someone who doesn't want to dodge much and doesn't have a consistent healer, Zhongli will be very useful in your account. He is also very free-to-play friendly because one of his best weapons is the 3-star Black Tassel. Zhongli is also very easy to build. You just need to put as much HP as you can to make his shield stronger. His shield also shreds elemental and physical resistance by 20%. For the talent build, you can entirely skip his normal attack and just focus on upgrading his elemental skill, with a few upgrades on his burst skill. He is also very useful on Spiral Abyss floor 12, especially for hyper carries that need protection from attack interruption to deal maximum damage. Although his burst skill takes a lot of animation time, it is situational and useful to petrify enemies and reposition your character. He is also one of the best tenacity of the Millelith user. For our top 4, the Sangonomiya Priestess and the current leader of the Watatsumi army, Kokomi. Her last rerun was on the second half of the patch 3.0. She is often referred as the Walking Tower, and for a good reason. She is currently the best healer in the game, with her elemental skill providing up to 5k HP heals per tick on an invested build. It also applies an AoE Hydro for reaction-based teams. Like Zhongli, Kokomi is an excellent wielder of the Tenacity of the Millilith artifact set, and she is straightforward to build since she only requires high HP. You don't need to worry about critical values because Kokomi's passive talent, Flawless Strategy, provides a 25% additional healing bonus at the cost of 100 critical rate. Therefore, it is not best to invest on critical values for Kokomi. For the weapon, you can 100% skip her signature weapon, Everlasting Moonglow. Kokomi can function well with more free-to-play friendly weapons like Thrilling Tales of the Dragon Slayer for attack buff or Sacrificial Fragments for reaction-based teams. Overall, Kokomi is an excellent pool that doesn't require much effort to build. For our top 3, we have the Wandering Samurai, Kazuha. His last rerun was on the first half of patch 2.8. I will be flat out honest here, I don't have Kazuha, but I don't need to own him in order to testify how good he is. Just look at the high damage showcase videos, and most likely, Kazuha is included on that team because he is really a good team support. He can crowd control and provide multiple elemental buffs. His elemental skills have a short cooldown and are very useful in the overworld. He is also free-to-play friendly weapon-wise since you can equip the Iron Sting and you are good to go. He is also very good investment on a free-to-play account because by simply getting him, you will immediately upgrade your reaction-based team composition. If you are struggling to deal damage in the Spiral Abyss, I suggest pulling for Kazuha. For our top 2, we have Nilou, the graceful dancer of the Sumeru region. Her last banner was on second half of the patch 3.1. Now, I know some eyebrows might be raised as to why I placed Nilou higher than Kazuha or Zhongli. But please remember that this top 5 list is for low spender or free-to-play account upgrades. In my opinion, Nilou has the strongest niche in the game because of her A1 and A4 passives. Her A1 passive is called Court of the Dancing Petals. Whenever you finish the third step of her elemental skill, it will grant all nearby characters with Golden Chalice bounty for 30 seconds. Also, triggering the Bloom reaction will create a bountiful course instead of regular Dendro course. The bountiful course will burst very quickly after being created and they have a larger AoEs. Also, her A4 passive is every 1000 points of Nilou's max HP above 30,000 will cause the damage dealt by bountiful course created by characters affected by Golden Chalice bounty to increase by 9%. These two Ascension passives are very strong. Your Bloom explode faster, has large AoE, and deals a lot of damage. Let me show you some clips on how strong Nilou's bountiful course.
あなたも一緒に踊りたいの？一緒に踊りましょう。知識はあなたにも。痛がっちゃいないの。いいとよ。工作せよ。まだ。これからは。4曲。痛がっちゃいないの。波の花がに舞いご安心を。全部丸見えね。じゃあ海のちぎりよ。はっはっ踊るよ。はっはっはっはっやだ。あっちゃってよこれあんまこのダンスあなたにやっそれいくよよよ信頼感度ミュージックスタート。はっとはっこれならどうだ。はっ波の花がに舞いを痛い
The only requirement is to have only Dendro and Hydro characters in the team. Nilou is the best single character to pull as free-to-play since her free-to-play teams are completely free and can include Nilou, Dendro, MC, Collei, and Barbara. Dendro, MC, Collei, and Barbara are all free characters and do not require a single Primogems to obtain. Nilou's team is also excellent because from this starting lineup, you can make some upgrade. You can replace Barbara with Kokomi and replace Collei with Nahida. Nilou is also straightforward to build and only requires HP attribute to function optimally. Any artifacts with high HP attribute in your inventory will be very useful for Nilou's build. Additionally, she doesn't require heavy investment in her talent upgrades. You can leave her talents at level 1 or upgrade it to level 5 and use your resin to farm artifacts instead. If you are free to play and currently don't have a second team in Spiral Abyss, Nilou will solve your problem. Now for the number 1 spot in our list. I believe this character is already well known to active players in 3.0 patch. She is the character that immediately upgrades your account the moment you pull her. In my opinion, she is the best character currently in Genshin Impact. She is Nahida, the Dendro Archon. Her last banner was on first half of patch 3.2. I won't go into much detail because Nahida generally receives positive feedback from the reputable character reviewers. As free-to-play players, we are often short on Primogems and want to get the best character possible to upgrade our account. Nahida is currently the best Dendro applicator thanks to her elemental skills. All schemes to know. With her, you can unlock several team compositions and make them competitive. Dendro is currently the strongest element in the game, so having the best Dendro character immediately upgrades your account. Cookie Shinobu, Shincho, and Sucrose can easily clear Spiral Abyss floor, and even with Lisa, Barbara, and Nahida can make a decent Hyper Bloom team. Nahida is like a free pass to unlock a lot of team composition. Even Eula rides the Nahida train with Eula Hyper Bloom, which consists of Eula, Cookie, Shincho, and Nahida. Simply put, Nahida is the best character in Genshin Impact, and if you don't have her, I highly suggest saving up your Primogems for her. She's totally worth it. Genshin Impact is an easy game, and you can clear it with just free characters provided. However, when it comes to difficult content like Spiral Abyss, you need skills and RNG luck for artifacts. One key on finishing challenging content is to have a reliable team support. These recommended characters I mentioned can immediately make an impact on your account and smoothen your team rotation, either by giving buffs, resistance to interruption, or dealing damage themselves. Remember to review your account goals and check if these characters I mentioned will help your team roster. One effective way of saving Primogems and avoiding impulsive pulls is to have an account planner. I recommend free-to-play players or low spenders to be intentional when spending their Primogems. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the list and discovered some characters to save up for. Let me know in the comment section which characters you think should have made the list, or if you have any other suggestions for future videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on my latest content. See you in the next video and have a great day.